What's going on, family? Still on the series with the effects of the fatherless homes, fathers that are not in the home. Um, I'm gonna bring y'all a video coming from Vice News about the difference between an OG and an elder. We have very few elders in the community, in well, this black community that y'all like to call it. We don't have a lot of elders that are teaching our children wisdom, giving them knowledge, giving them good advice. But we have a lot of OGs. And the difference between an OG and an elder, well, an OG is only going to give you advice on the mistakes that they made. That's it. They really have nothing else to teach, or they don't have that much to teach. They're not going to tell you about life because they more than likely they kind of ruined their life. So that's pretty much the difference between an OG and an elder. But we're gonna go ahead and get into this video, and I'm just gonna, just show you the effects of why fathers are needed in a child's life. And I'll chime in here and there.
I walk around with that pack on me, that sack on me. You ain't like goddamn, you always me. I walk around with that pack on me, that sack on me. Do you like going to this school?
Not that much.
What's your name?
My name's Keontae in Haiti. I'm in the 8th grade. I'm here because I was fighting. I had a teacher. Mr. Johnson, how do you think I'm doing in your class?
You doing well.
He's doing well.
He's doing well.
There was a question that was brought to me and a few other people a couple of days ago about should there be surveillance, a 24-hour surveillance inside the school in for the kids, for the parents to watch. Hmm. That's a really good question. I was up on the fence about it because I thought about the fact that you could actually, somebody might use the video, throw it on the internet, use it as a meme, or start clowning the kids or something like that. And then at the same time, I feel like there should be surveillance because the parents should know what's going on with their kids, and it could be a form of protection for the teachers too. But let's continue.
Are you close to getting out of here?
Yes.
Now, his former life, he was a vice lord, and I'm going to let him tell you about that. Let's give a round of applause for Coach Brown.
An OG. Again, brothers, an OG's only thing he's going to teach you is about the life that he lived and tell you what not to do from his perspective. He's not really teaching you about the basics of life. He's just going to teach you of the things that he did and tell you not to do what he did. That's it.
My nickname was Shotgun. You wouldn't even believe the things I done been through. I've been shot, kidnapped. All my life I wanted to be a gang chief. Once I got to the top, my friends started dying around me. You can prevent yourself from going through all of that right now. You can change your mind right now. It's up to y'all. Y'all are our future.
Introduce yourself to him. This is Derek.
Keontae, what's up? I'm Derek.
Show him your head. It say real, and then they got 7-2 to disguise it.
So why they put Vice Lord in your head?
This vice lord where I be at.
Just say you catch some cats out there drunk, smoking, drinking, and see that in your head. Make an easy target for yourself.
Brothers, let me tell you about these gangs. I'm not very familiar with all these gangs when it comes to Vice Lords, Bloods, Crip. But one thing I do know, they're just low level people inside of a gang. That's it. They're just low level people. The Democrats and even the Republicans is a gang, but they're in the high society. But these are just low level people in a gang. That's it. That's all they are. Low level people in a gang or in a group doing mischief and causing destruction on their own neighborhoods. There's probably somebody that's going to claim that, oh, we're actually helping out the kids and all that stuff. Y'all are not doing that. Y'all are causing chaos and destruction because you're not really helping the community at all.
Telling you, man, when I was 13, I swear to God, I had this same haircut. So it's like automatically, man, when I look at you, I'm just looking at myself again.
Brother look upset. You'll be all right, kid. It's just a haircut. Get that trash out your head anyway.
The risk of having Vice Lord in your head don't do nothing but tag you. And 2 letters can do a lot to you. 2 letters can hurt you. VL. It's cold out here.
I can tell you didn't like it, right? You did not like that haircut. But you understand why, though, why we did that, right?
This the corner I almost died for. I got a story to tell you about every corner over here, and they all had something to do with somebody getting hurt. So how old was you when you first went out on the streets?
Like 8.
8 years old. So how you get into that?
Since I was selling it right after school,
Mm-hmm.
I was making like 500, 400 a day. When my mom was sick, she was in the hospital.
What you do with the money?
Just spend like food, clothes.
You know, your mother, she really care about you, and you out here on these streets, you letting her down, and also you hurting her hard.
And you know that's kind of an issue for me. Like one thing this is why I say with a lot of you brothers that you need to do, especially you brothers with no children, take this in the heat. Don't have a child in an area where you think where it's messed up. A lot of our brothers do piss poor planning when having children. Piss poor planning. And then you leave it up to the mother to raise that child or raise those children. And you out there doing whatever. I promise you, most of these mothers have no idea how to raise their child. Especially once that child becomes a teenager, it's over. If the father's not in the house, it's over. They are going to have a very hard time. And I've said this before. They start to look for male figures or male authority. Same thing with the son. He can't deal with his mother, so he starts to look for some type of male energy. And most of the time they're looking for it in the streets.
A big one on the other side.
On the side. You want me to rinse it out?
This is Peridium. This for the bladder.
Look at all that medication. Look at all that medication she got to take. You know, there's a lot of natural stuff that you can take to probably either cure or fix some of the diseases that we got. But one thing I will say, a lot of that stuff is just the fact that we have a lot of blacks, we have piss poor eating habits. Fix your diet, brothers.
And then I take another medicine is for the lupus.
I know you got a phone call from the school about Keontae haircut. And what we seen this the look in Keontae's head, and it looked like a gang sign. So we called Derek up there, and Derek said yes, he confirmed it, because Derek used to be a part of that gang.
He needs some kind of support that I don't even know. That I don't think I can give to him. Like I tell him to do something.
Ma'am, he needs what he needed is a functioning father in the home. There's a lot of women out there that feel that they don't need a father at all. They don't need a father in the home, but yet they're struggling to take care of this child. I'm telling you, brothers, get a hold of your seed, protect your seed.
Something. Or I knock you out that chair.
He actually will hit you while you're in your wheelchair.
He don't have respect for me as his mother.
He ever got busted with drugs that you know of?
He just been lucky. That's just it.
Just enough.
That's bad, bro.
You heard the man what he said, bro.
What if he not down there?
He worked inside the stove, man.
I'm not smoking it with you. See, now look, if we do get help, we should smoke with her.
What you think happening? What you think gonna happen? You heard what he said. We should smoke with her. So what you think could happen next with this young lady or this little girl? These two are between 13 and 14. She probably the same age. They don't take that long. Next you know they having sex. Then what happened? You think she won't? She can probably get pregnant. Brothers, get a hold of your seed.
Cold.
The whole police station knows me because I done called and made that X amount of missing person reports. I can go in the bathroom and come out and he disappeared.
He just walks right out the door at night. Do it affect your other child?
He pulled a knife on him. He told him he was gonna kill him.
So he's planting fear in his brother.
He said he was gonna kill me to make me feel sad, and I was scared.
Derek Brown, who used to be a former gang chief and been mentoring kids using a boxing program called Boxing Out Negativity. You don't have no problem with Keontae being in the program, do you?
Not at all.
Right. Two duck right. You too sloppy. Do it again. Give him your gloves. Put the gloves on. When you putting on gloves, you gotta make sure your pants is up too. That's the first thing. You can't fight with no pants down your behind. This your jab, left hand, go. And he got some power on him. Is you right-handed? Let me see. This boy got some power on him. I like you, boy. Give me that jab again. Now, all you gotta do is show him how to generate it the right way. You hurt somebody, man. Jab, jab, jab. 4. Put your hands up. You already right. 1, 2. 1, 2. 4. Y'all hit like bricks, man. Y'all the hardest hitting kids. They said y'all fight a lot, but why fight for free when you could get paid for it? Right? So y'all gonna come to the practice? Y'all gonna practice with us? I believe I was put here to help y'all. That's why I'm at Montefiore. That's why you see me coming through there talking. I don't want to see y'all ended up like the way I came up. I was a vice lord. At the age of 13, your age, I was in a juvenile detention center. That was just the beginning. Go out there on them streets. Ask somebody who shotgun is. Everybody know me. Everybody out here know me. I know your daddy too. Your daddy was a good dude. Well, guess what else your daddy liked to do? He liked to shoot them guns. All us got them same stories. What's your uncle name?
Yep.
What's your other uncle name?
Curtis.
What's your other uncle name?
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah.
I know your whole family. But every last one of them boys shot guns. Every last one of them. But where they at right now? Your daddy in jail doing time right now. Do something positive. You know, a lot of people wait till it's too late. Maybe this is God way of showing y'all, here goes something right here, man. Take advantage of it. Their fathers out on the streets, in jail, and it's typical, it's something normal.
They got the Holy City.
I didn't say it. Again, fathers in jail, fathers out in the street. This is a former gang member that's saying that. So what is left? Now the mothers have to, now the mothers are on big time survival mode with their kids. And I'm telling you that they're on survival mode. So now they have to raise the child. They have to still try to go to work or do something to make money. They don't have time for the child. They have no time to raise that child. Everybody else is raising that child except the parents. This is terrible, brothers. This is why it's very important on you doing proper planning before you give out your seed. A lot of our women have no idea how to raise children. They weren't taught that. A lot of our women were taught to compete with a lot of you men. They were not taught how to be a wife or a mother. Y'all got to keep that in mind.
City on the side of this. Man, I gotta take a picture of standing right here.
Would you say the odds are probably against these kids?
The odds against them is two ways. Jail or dead. Jail or dead. That's being honest.
What did Dr. Chalmers tell you? What did Mr. Robinson tell you? Pay now or pay later. You don't let us train these kids, you're gonna spend much more money on them in jail.
All right, family, I just wanted to bring you this clip, bring you this video for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to continue to show y'all the reason why fathers are needed in a child's life. So, like, share, and subscribe. And y'all keep it 100 at all times. Peace.